Hey everyone, this is Lucky7DX, and holy crap, it's a stampede of random crazy stuff. What a way to start the next LP, which is, as you can see, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror for the Game Boy Advance. This is a fun, interesting game. Well, obviously, else I wouldn't be playing it, right? But it's the only Kirby game in this series which is non-linear, and that's really cool. So, basically, it's a lot of exploration to find treasure chests. It's very Great Cave Offensive-esque from Kirby Superstar. You'll see that in a second. But anyway, it takes place in the mirror world, as this opening cutscene is going to show you, where a shadowy figure is taking it over. How cliche. Then again, it's not like Kirby stories ever try to do anything with the story. And hey, Meta Knight's going to go save the day. Well, we're all safe, right? Nope, not really. We wouldn't have a game then. So here we go, Kirby's walking around, and here's the other cool thing. We have 4 Kirbys. Now, it's very Four Sword Adventures as to reference another Zelda, where you can have 4 people controlling all the Kirbys, and you can, because it's not linear, that means you can pretty much all wander the map on your own, I think. I don't know, I've never done the multiplayer before. But at least that's what the single-player Kirbys do, because they get controlled by the AI otherwise. They're not very useful, but they don't come to play that much, but it's a nice little fun feature. The big draw of this, though, is the game's non-linearity. So we're going to start a new file. Start game, we'll start the game, we'll do it in a second. Sub-games, we'll do these later. Collection room, this is where all the treasures we're going to get will go. Well, not all of them. There'll be ones that give us health and lives and stuff. Those count for 100%, which I am going to get 100%, but they don't show up in the collection room. This is for stuff, well, you'll see the cool stuff we get later. I can't think of anything else to say, so let's just get going. You'll see what I'm talking. It's better to show than to explain, I think, at this point. So yeah, Meta Knight just slashes him forward. What the heck's wrong with him? See, this is wrong with the AI. They just don't even bother moving. Whatever. I'm leaving you guys. See ya. See you later, guys. They just help me for a couple light puzzles here and there. That, I mean, this game is essentially becomes a one-player Kirby when you do it single player with, I mean, just random, hey, let's call our friends. More on that later. So switches, open doors, yada yada. Controls, left and right move, A jumps and floats, B inhales, and we'll be able to use powers with them, which I'll get. Start brings up that. If we can press select key from here to X the maps once we get them. And select will remove powers. L and R I'll explain when I get to the screen that explains them in the game. This block, we can do this, yada yada. As you can see earlier, we did need the Kirbys to help us there. These things replenish that thing in the upper left, the cell phone bar. I'll explain that later. Meat gives you 3 health back. Health is on the bottom. Alright, now that we got all that boring stuff, time for abilities. Or not. Wow, that was a fail. The Cupid thing gives you abilities as well. If you get hit, you do lose your abilities, so be careful, which I apparently am not. Anyway, this is the sword ability. As you can see, it's freaking awesome. And you know what else that means? Spin attack to the face. Spin attack to the face. Yeah, it's still in this game. I'll just show the little start screen for all these. You can get to like a little cutter sort of move anyway. We're gonna get a new ability. This one is burning. Flaming tackle time, and indeed, it is truly a flaming tackle, and no one's gonna stop him. Here we have the first treasure chest of the game. It's the map. It's the world map, actually, I believe. Okay, L and R. I'm gonna be using them in this video, so I'll explain them later. And here, Dark Meta Knight and Meta Knight are fighting. And oh no, regular Meta Knight lost. Yeah, this is the Mirror World's Meta Knight. It's supposed to be like a parallel universe sort of thing. Once again, Kirby's story. Just kind of wave your hand and ignore it. But he steals Meta Knight in the mirror and then breaks the mirror. And there's also a Shadow Kirby. He doesn't really matter. Dark Meta Knight's more the main bad guy. Dark Meta Knight. So we need to rescue our good friend and get all the mirror shards. Are we gonna do that? Well, we're gonna go on. Here's the first level. Still kind of more tutorial-ish, but hey, it has more abilities to show off, like Beam. This one is actually really useful. It does quite a bit of damage, and it has a pretty wide range, which helps out a lot. I just killed something I wanted to use, so I'm gonna get that back. Oh wait, I need to show the thing. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Here you go. Wasp. Shh. Beam it. I love the description for that. I also love the description for this. This is Spark. Yeah, whatever. This just kind of gives you like a little barrier, or not even barrier, just a thing of electricity, whatever. Kind of useless most of the time. So is this. I'm not a big fan of this one. This one's fire, lets you breathe fire. Burning's honestly a lot better, in my opinion. Anyway, cherries give you 1 health back. I'm not even gonna care about this. What I want is up here. Give me back my beam. Yeah, beam. Beam is definitely one of my favorites. Not my favorite. I like Sword a lot better. Sword is one of the best abilities in the game, I'd say. Beam is nice in a pinch, though. Here's our first little treasure chest of the game. It's a 1-up. And here we have doors. Let's explain the doors. The doors with a small star in it, you can only go through ones, you can't go back. Doors with a big star, you can go back through. So this one obviously doesn't have another door you can go back. It doesn't matter which door you go in, to be honest. They're pretty much the same, so as far as I can tell. This is Fighter, and I failed at it immediately, but hey, okay, wrong way, come on. Fail less, please. This pretty much turns you into Ryu from Street Fighter. I don't know why. A bunch of different things you can do. You can do like a little Hadouken kind of thing. Hadouken! And you can do a little... what's that called again? Sure you can, there we go. Sure you can! I totally forgot that. You can kind of kick as well. And, well, Fighter is really good, really powerful, but it does leave you open a bit. Tomato's full health. You can kind of do this crazy combo where you just beat the crap out of them, though. I love it. I love beating the crap out of things. I love it. So yeah, Fighter kicks butt. Alright, next ability. Missile! This one I don't really like, but you go pretty fast with it. It's just that it's really hard to control because you're going really fast. Too fast! Anyway. That's one of the few abilities, along with Burning, that can go through special blocks we'll be seeing in a second. This is Stone. Turns you into an invincible stone, lets you roll down hills, and stomps things. If you kill Shadow Kirby, he just gives you good stuff. Wow, that almost shot me in the face. Hey! Oh. No, I want that. I refuse to not get that. If you kill an enemy by accident, you can just go back and he'll respawn. This is Cupid Kirby. This is actually new to... This and Missile are new to this game. This one lets you fly around a lot easier in the air, with a lot more control, and you shoot arrows. So it's actually a pretty good long-range one. Probably the best long-range, like really long-range one. Anyway, Warp Stars wait a little bit to see if you can get the other Kirbys to come with you, but usually you won't. And then it'll take you to a new area. And I'm just gonna fly over this guy. Whoa, he jumps high. Hi. Alright, this will be the first map that we can really access. Alright, so if you press select, you can see the map of the area. As you can see, look at all the different paths you can do. Obviously the arrows are one-way paths, the bars are two-way paths. If it's flashing, that means we have all the treasures in the area, and if it's lit up in the first place, that means we've been to the area. So, that was a bit backwards of an explanation, but that works. Onward into Moonlight Mansion, the first real level of the game. I'm gonna keep Cupid for a while, I like Cupid. Arrow to the face! Come on. Okay, whatever, bye. I'm gonna snipe arrows at you! It's just so much fun. This game's pretty fun. The only big problem, obviously, is it's just easy to get hit and lose your abilities, and this is a non-linear game where getting your abilities is actually pretty important. This is cut... Okay, wait. This is... Oh, here's the world map. This is Cutter. Yeah, it's basically just a long-range sort of blade thing. Whatever. I can't even hit this guy, screw it. Alright, next function... Okay, well, hey, it's the first Mr. Boss. This is Mr. Flosty? I think it should be Mr. Frosty, but I don't know. Ow, well, that was stupid. Well, this guy's tough. Well, not really, but let's pretend he's tough. Let's call our friends. If you press R, you'll use one of your bars on the cell phone, and all the other Kirbys will come, usually bearing gifts. And then you can just destroy this guy. Anyway, if we eat this guy, we get the ice power. It basically is like fire, except it freezes, making it a lot more useful than ice, in my opinion. Whee! Freeze. Okay, no. We're not gonna let this happen. This isn't how things are gonna go down. I thought the red Kirby was about to die there for a second. That would've been really funny. Alright, so this is the first switch in the game. This basically creates a door to this area from the world map, because that's where you start every time you reset the game. So as you can see, we're back here. Not too bad. We have another power here that we're gonna get. This one is Bomb. Alright, yeah, Bomb, pretty cool. Anyway, so we're going to go well, actually I can show one more thing. If you hold an L, it calls a warp star to take you back to the center area. So yeah, that's just about it for, look, tutorial Kirby. What I'm gonna do next is I'm actually gonna go off the beaten path and do some of the non-linear stuff in Moonlight Mansion. That isn't like the main path, because there's like a main path that leads to the bosses, and there's like the other paths that get extra stuff. Very great Fit Cave Offensive like I said. And that's the game. In terms of the LP, I'm gonna get 100% and show off as much as I can as usual. I don't think that'll be a problem. Should probably take, you know, about 4 or 5 weeks of this probably. So it's gonna be fun. Oh, if you hold it down, you press A, you can slide, which is a useful move, I guess, when you don't have a thing, a ability. I don't know, not really. It's only useful for breaking blocks, really, when you can't otherwise. Anyway, that's just about it for this LP. I'm kind of just blabbing on to waste time. I'm not gonna continue. So in the next episode, we're gonna really delve into this game and go crazy in Moonlight Mansion and get some awesome stuff and show off some treasures and yada yada yada. I'm talking too much. See you guys later. This is Lucky7DX signing out.